Much of the news is on the ceasefire that the apartheid state, Netanyahu, has concluded with the Lebanese state, such as it is. The ceasefire does not, of course, include the Lebanese resistance, because they have been helpfully deemed to be a terrorist organization that may not be powwowed with and may not be in any way glorified by me, for example. Were I to glorify the Lebanese national resistance, I would be arrested and charged, because this is Britain in 2024. So if I can, very carefully, avoid any glorification, let me say that this represents an historic victory again for the Lebanese resistance, which has again driven the Israeli forces from their land, which has again fought the Israeli forces to a standstill, killed, wounded, and destroyed substantial elements of their ground force invasion and their war materiel, and again is able to say that Israel was unable to capture a single village or a single town in more than 40 days of pouring scores of thousands of their men into the maw of the war in the south of Lebanon, and they completely failed. As of yet, it's not illegal in Britain to disrespect Netanyahu. But if the reports that the Israeli army itself is seeking to assassinate Netanyahu, a theory advanced by no less than Mrs. Netanyahu, who has publicly said so, that there is a military coup coming in Israel, I say, what took you so long? I say, that's probably the only way out, because the armed forces are fighting for an inglorious, dishonorable, disreputable, crooked, wretched criminal, Netanyahu. And he's not worth the bones of a Pomeranian grenadier. So there's no political alternative to Benjamin Netanyahu. All of the other politicians are even worse than he is. And so it seems to me that only an intervention by the Israeli armed forces can possibly save the entire region from an all-consuming regional war, which might quickly become World War III. Because if, as Netanyahu claims, he has paused firing in the north with the Lebanese resistance to concentrate on the threat, as he describes it, of Iran, well, you better batten down the hatches, because the threat from Iran hasn't gone away and may even be in the skies tonight. The threat from the axis of resistance hasn't gone away. The threat from the mere existence, never mind resistance, of the Palestinian people hasn't gone away. And if it is the intention of Netanyahu to exercise the Samson option, then all of us are finished. Because Iran, right now, this night, undeclared, has hundreds of nuclear weapons.